Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome, it's me with another Reddit video. This time we're over at r/terraria because I really like the game. You know, I'm not terrible at it, but I'm no expert. I don't know everything, but I do know a lot of it though. The Pepe I posted earlier this week was hit by a meteorite today. Really feels bad, man. That's so sad. That's actually so sad, dude. It's like, what are the chances, right? It's just like every time I play Terraria with corruption, the meteorite always falls in one of the corruption holes, which makes no sense because the meteorite is bigger than the hole, but yet the hole sustains 0 damage. How does that work? Explain that, atheists. Imagine needing durability. This post was made by the Terraria gang. You know, that's actually one thing that I appreciate about Terraria is the fact that the weapons don't break. And honestly, technically you can play it how like you'll lose the weapons, you lose all your items if you die. But like, who wants to play Terraria like that? That's not even fun. Honestly, I think the best way to play Terraria is softcore, just lose money on death. Because items, they take forever to respawn or despawn anyway, so there's really no point. There's like no need for it, essentially, is all I'm trying to get at. Oh, here's another great one. Imagine having cute bees. This post was made by Terraria gang. Oh, dude. Yeah, all the bees in Terraria are honestly terrifying. The only reason they're not scary is because they're just insects. Spiders of course are different. I think spiders in just about any game will freak me out, unless it's a literal pixel in size, but the spiders in Terraria are very detailed and they chill me down to the core. The true rod of Discord, my first attempt at pixel art. You know, this honestly, it looks pretty cool. Let's see, I think the actual rod of Discord, it like teleports you to the location of your cursor, right? What would this one do? What would the rod of a Discord do? Would it try calling someone, one of the NPCs, and then they would annoy you while you die because you're stuck in like a text box and then you can't move and then you just die? That'd be really awesome. Mine's meteorite for 0.1 seconds. All of the meteor heads just start swarming you. Yeah, it's really crazy because I think the reason they spawn so much is because since they're able to go through blocks or traverse through blocks, they're spawning like their spawning limitations are like because I think they can spawn in blocks. That's what I'm trying to get at. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say, but I think it's because the fact that they can spawn and move through blocks, that they're able to spawn much more frequently. That's just my guess. I really don't know why they spawn so much, but they do. Wall of Flesh Resprite. Inspired by a recent poster, I decided to start my own series of respriting the older bosses that need some love. You know what? This is honestly very terrifying, but it looks amazing. You know, I would love to play like a remake of Terraria, or not a remake, but like a remaster, where it's just higher definition with like stuff like this, and maybe it could even be like 2.5D. Who knows? Well, I would love to see it though. I think it'd be really awesome. Melee. Rose, I can explain. You have 73 defense. I only get 51 defense. I only get 42 defense. You guys are getting defense? I like this because the actual joke of this meme, but then the other bigger joke is assuming that melee is viable in this game. that's the bigger joke. is assuming that melee is a viable option of how to play. It isn't. It really isn't. Just a preface for anyone that might play Terraria who hasn't played yet. Don't go with melee. It just doesn't work. It really doesn't work. If you want to break the game, Ranger's pretty broken. Or at least specific weapons for Ranger are broken. That's what I should say. Curse crafting be like. Oh no. You take the iron bar, and you take the green dye, and you get the chlorophyte bar. Oh, that's how it works. Or you just get a green iron bar. Who knows? Who really knows? Because when you really think deep about it, what if the chlorophyte bar is just a green iron bar? Think about it. Think about it. Here's a thingy I made. Dude, this looks so good. This looks amazing. I would love to just come across this as like random like world gen in the Terraria world. One mod that I really like is the microstructures mod, because it just adds like little mini structures, kind of like this, and it's just so cool. It just adds like a little extra, like that tiny little bit of spice, a little extra seasoning to your dish, if you know what I mean. Me telling my friends I crafted gold armor, my friends that play Minecraft, my friends that play Terraria. Yeah, pretty much. I think gold armor like in the real world is bad, right? Like realistically, like gold armor is pretty bad, but in Terraria it's pretty darn good. But also in Terraria, you can just kind of skip it as well. There's no need to craft gold armor in the first place, especially because you can there's ways you can get to Hellstone pretty quickly, and it's easier to just do that instead. Guide: you should stay indoors at night. It is very dangerous to be wandering around in the dark. Also guide: I feel like many of the reasons why you actually are in danger in the first place is because the NPCs leave the doors open to go fight monsters, and then they are in trouble, and then you either have to ignore them, or what will happen is that they'll open the door and then monsters will already be waiting, and then they'll be hit into the door. They'll be hit back inside the house. Then the monsters will just keep coming in, and then you can't ignore it. So my solution is I build all of my NPC houses underground, because that way nothing can even touch them. The only thing that can reach them is my mouse cursor when I go to interact with them, and that's just how it should be anyways. They have no need to talk to anyone else besides me. Y'all talking about tall beach, but you should be scared of dungeon tree. oh god, oh no, not dungeon tree. That's actually natural world gen? Did that actually like naturally happen? Like if so, that's amazing. That's actually amazing. There's just something about it that looks so menacing. Like it's just a tree, but I feel like just some bad stuff's gonna happen. Nothing good can come out of being near this tree. It's bad omens everywhere. I prefer the look of Terraria's diamonds. Minecraft diamonds? Terraria diamonds. So if we're gonna be real, I think Terraria's diamonds look more like how you would imagine a diamond to look like. Like obviously that's what a diamond looks like when it's like cut and smoothed out and stuff. Is Minecraft diamond, is it like an uncut diamond? Is that what they're going for? I honestly, it just looks, I just don't like the way it looks. I really don't like the way it just looks like an egg. Every time I see Minecraft diamond, I just see an egg. But at least the Minecraft diamonds are useful. In Terraria, that kind of suck. diamond robe, anyone? Because that's about all you can do with it. Everyone's talking about how cute Baby Yoda is, but no one's talking about how cute Toxic Sludge is. Look at that face. That's adorable. That's the most adorable face I've ever seen in my entire life. Meteorite fell through a tiny tunnel I made at the very beginning of my world. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about, dude. This is what I was talking about earlier. Why? It doesn't make any sense. That's not how it works. How does the meteorite do that? Because the only way it would work is that if the meteorite is like can't think of the word, but say it's like rubberized, so it's able like to fit through like narrow pathways. But if that's the case, where it's able to fit through narrow pathways, then how is it's able to stretch and conform that much, then it wouldn't make sense for it to explode on impact. So how does the meteorite get from up top there to below that? How does it make it through? So I need answers. Science, explain how this works. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I haven't seen anyone talk about this, so I thought I might share this. The 4x4 NPC prison for a total cost of 44 wood each, including chair, walls, platforms, and workbench. This works? This actually works? Dude, I would totally do that. I didn't know that worked. I'm totally gonna do that for future worlds that I make. This is amazing. Cause this makes it even easier to talk to the NPCs more quickly. Cause like the houses that I make underground are essentially the same thing, except that like it takes up more space and they take much longer to make because they're underground. But I can just do this. What? This is amazing. Alright guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. But it helps a lot. It means a lot too, personally. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed us browsing through some of the top posts of r/Terraria. I might come back to it later because it's really fun to go through this subreddit because I know a lot about Terraria, so I actually understand what's happening in a lot of these posts. And it's fun. But I'm probably going to go through other subreddits first before we go back to this one. But yeah, it was fun. I like doing these videos. They're fun to do. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one.